Okay, sorry, Ruth. So you're in the donut shop. It's an old lady isn't allowed to sell donuts on the street anymore, and a young black guy. You're in your donut shop. Okay, go ahead and finish your story.
Nothing. It was just really thrilling that I could actually see that, there was somebody out there. I'm not walking around alone trying to, talk about this stuff. It was good to finally see somebody that knew what was going on.
Well, you notice they were being hurt by it, though. That's why they knew about it.
Exactly. Also, two more things. Saw a really good film last night. People want to see the CIA in action. Watch that one, The Revolution Will Not Be Televised. That was really cool. You can see them putting it down. And another thing is people shouldn't be saying they can't do nothing. I can't do a lot either, but I found this package of business cards I had bought one time, and I took them and I took the Obama deception and took the picture and shrunk it down real little, and I had it typed in there, same boss as, or let's see, old boss, new boss, same as the old boss, Infowars.com, and I throw those things everywhere I go. So
absolutely. God bless you, Ruth. Listen, folks, we have this Arnold Schwarzenegger archetypal Hercules image that this big hero has to do it all for you. And that if it isn't instant gratification against corruption, that we can't beat it. The corruption seeps in. We have to seep in against it. And, spreading the word about this radio show, getting documentary films that are powerful, making copies of Obama Deception, Endgame, Terror Storm, my films are the most effective, giving them out, spreading free links to my films online to people, starting a local access TV show, starting a local radio show. A lot of towns you can get on Saturday or Sunday with a show, and if it'll become successful, you can maybe get a weekday show, or volunteer to do local news for a local station if you've had a history of that. And, come in. Now a lot of these stations will listen to you and let you do reports about the New World Order because it's out in the open now. We got to come together and decide this is mainstream and that foreign corporations are raping us and looting the nation and that we're not going to let this happen. I mean, I just read to you mainstream news where the Federal Reserve, no Bill of Rights, no Constitution, seize any business they want, any company, run everything. That is dictatorship of foreign banks. This is a new form of government where an offshore corporate bank controls the nation. That's worse than the classical colonialism where it was some empire. Because then these bankers claim there's no welfare. They claim that the state has, no job to take care of people. They have no responsibility. They have no liability. It's all fraud. They rule us. They tax us at the point of a gun through the government. Offshore corporations coupling with government to control us. I mean, this is insane. And then the text of S787 Clean Water Restoration Act, just Google text of Senate bill, or just S787 Clean Water Act. And you can go read this for yourself. I mean, read it. Read it. Virginia State Police say anti-New World Order and gun rights activists are terrorists. Kurt Nimmo, Infowars.com. This story needs to go completely viral. Just like we forced this, I went and read the bill Monday. They finally made public of the Federal Reserve takeover. I knew it was going to be a takeover, but not a complete, total, no Bill of Rights, no Constitution, no nothing. Everything's ruled by these bankers, but they can already steal $14.8 trillion in 8 months since the bailout, and no one can investigate them, so why not just have total power? Hell, if they're getting away with that, why not? And then presidents will come and go, but they'll stay in power. But this story, Virginia State Police say anti-New World Order and gun rights activists are terrorists. This was posted on their website. One of our listeners said, look at the Virginia State Police website. You can go to their website and read this. They've gone from 6 months ago, this stuff being secret and we'd break it and people wouldn't believe us, to just, all protesting is terrorism, all gun rights groups are evil. The Second Amendment's terrorism. I mean, it actually says it. And then this one, proposed law allows Attorney General Holder to block gun sales to over 1 million Americans, including veterans. They're just, if they feel like it, no judge, no jury, no facing your accuser, you just can't own guns anymore. And they're saying that they're not only going to come in and not let you buy guns, they're going to come and take them. Forget the 68 Gun Control Act where felons can't own guns. They just show up and take your guns, and they won't tell you why. I mean, this is total tyranny. And DOD training manual describes protests as low-level terrorism. This is a public DOD training manual that they teach all the new people in Army security forces and MPs that all protest is illegal. This is mainstream. I can't handle it. I mean, it's just... Let's go back to your calls. John in Florida, you're on the air. Thanks for holding.
Yes, sir. The victories will start be coming in, and thanks to you, you'll be riding the wave when these victories start coming in.
Well, I'll probably get a bullet in my head. This is not fun.
This is the most unbelievable thing in the St. Petersburg Times, Florida St. Petersburg Times today. Headline news: they brought down a CIA colony. They've been trying to bring them down. The Scientologists, their headquarters are here. They've infiltrated the Clearwater Police. They've shut down newspapers. As you know, their history is phenomenal.
Absolutely. So what is it saying?
Well, it's unbelievable. The guy that's ahead of they're bringing down the whole head. He's on the front page of the paper. They've never done this before.
So what happened?
Okay. The head of the Scientologists locked 12 board members in his room. They're exposing, there's like 4 board members came out, said they were locked in there for 2 weeks with 10 other members. They couldn't even leave on their own accord. This guy has been slapping people, punching them. The guy is
is that Mark Cabbage, or is that one of the lawyers that runs it?
No, it's Miss Cave. He started when he was like in the 10th grade. He dropped out of school. He was Ron Hubbard's cabin boy on his yacht, and then he came and he's taken over the complete thing over. And he's been running it now ever since Hubbard died.
Well, I know Hubbard was tied in to Aleister Crowley and all that. Like the Jet Propulsion Laboratory and NASA. NASA was basically founded by Aleister Crowley and Nazis. That's mainstream. That's what I mean. Who can make this stuff up? What type of fruitcake country has Aleister Crowley and Nazis? I mean, and I was on the set of Ultimate Fighting Championship with ESPN talking to Joe Rogan. And there's the head announcer, and I'm going, Goddard Space Center, top Nazis. And the guy walked over and thought I was a liar saying Nazis were at NASA. I mean, the public doesn't know anything. And I'm not bashing that guy. It's just that they don't know. But anyways, what's the headline? And I'll try to cover it this week.
It's bringing down the Scientologists. I mean, they've got a 3...
but, I mean, what's the headline so I can read the article in the St. Petersburg newspaper?
I think it's on the front Times. I just read it on the computer, but it's on the front page, and they're having a whole story. I mean, it's just they're breaking this thing up. The guy they're going to sue him. They've never been brought this out before. They've taken over papers down here. They've tried to take them down.
No, I know they've been convicted for infiltrating the FBI and CIA. Thank you. Very interesting information. Just what I need. I'm taking on the whole New World Order, CIA, now the Scientologists. It's just getting crazy here. Let's talk to Arthur in Mass. You know what? Might as well just go all the way. You know what they say? I might as well just write my own obituary and then just get it over with and decide it's all in God's hands. I've already done that a long time ago, but I mean almost publicly. And just decide I'm already dead, put it all in God's hands, and that's just the way it is. I'm going all the way to the end. I'm doing my job. I'm standing up for what's right, and I'm not going to pull any punches. We're just going to tell it like it is. I'm going to live on my feet and not on my knees. And if more of you would have that attitude, this evil would disappear like dreams at dawn, like phantoms at dawn. Let's talk to Arthur. All we have time for calls. Arthur in Mass, go ahead.
Hello, Alex.
Yes, sir. Got 2 minutes. Go for it.
Hey, good to speak with you. I've been trying to contact you about 2.5, 3 years. I did a original research proposal on fluoride's implication on osteoporosis.
Oh, that's an admitted fact. I have all the big government reports. That's why they put it in the water.
And, as I listened to the talk probably 3 or 4 times.
By the way, folks, just don't believe these phony doctors on the radio that say there's no evidence sodium fluoride's bad. Just Google fluoridation of water, bone cancer. You will see thousands of government reports. It is an admitted fact. It gives you bone cancer. Go ahead.
One of the biggest points you probably missed, because it's so corrupt, and this has been going on since the early 1900s, and it's always been covered up.
Hundreds of degenerative bone and skeletal
it's
problems.
Completely obvious, and it's still, Paul Conant has been doing a battle day to day, week to week, to get fluoridation get the fluoride out of our water.
Well, we got a tour of the Austin water this week, and the people there didn't like it, and they said, we know it's bad, we don't like it, but don't quote us. Yeah, we know this is bad. They're not stupid. They got to wear chemical weapon suits when they put it in the water.
Yeah, even in Athol, Mass, it came up and they shot it down to keep the fluoridation going. In Athol, Mass, one of the highest
And you know what's sick? This is the byproduct of aluminum manufacturing mainly. It's also radioactive because it's those type of rocks that they get the chemicals for fertilizer out of, that also where they mine uranium and
It's got waste, it's got lead, it's got cadmium.
Oh, I know, exactly. When you hear fluoride, it's a cover for arsenic, everything. You don't believe me? Go call Austin if you live in Austin or other cities. They go, yeah, we're hitting you hard with chemical weapons. Hope you like it. Hope you enjoy getting brain cancer. Out of time. Back live this week, 11 to 3 during the week at Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.tv. Great job, crew. God bless you all.